Hey, Cellulites. Welcome into another podcast from the Undead Celluloid Society. I am your host, Michael.
And I'm Rachel.
Today we are covering 2012 smash hits. Thankskilling 3. The joke, if you're confused, because we covered Thankskilling last week, is that there is no Thankskilling 2. There is only Thankskilling 3. If that's any indication to you of what this movie is going to be, it should be.
It shouldn't be. No one would guess.
The premise of Thankskilling 3, if you can get through all the meandering bullshit that is in it, is Thankskilling 2 was made. It's was the first movie made all in space.
Mm-hmm.
Nice tits, bitch. In space. Jonas's jaw dropped when I quoted that before the movie because I saw Dead Meat's clip, and then it showed it, and he went like he thought I called it.
Yeah.
I was like, I saw the clip.
Yeah.
So Thanksgiving 2 was made predominantly, it was all in space. It's first movie made in space. Turkey is domesticated now. He's got a wife, he's got a kid, and he is sitting on the couch watching TV.
Infomercials.
Yeah.
And it's 150. 100 and...
It's 514.
504. Okay. I almost said 154.
Yeah, 154. No, he's a little older than that.
Yeah, 514th birthday.
Of course, you insult that turkey that way. So he's watching TV. It comes up on the news that Thanksgiving has been canned, and they are destroying all the copies.
Thanksgiving 2.
Thanksgiving 2 is being canned. They're destroying all the copies.
Because it is the worst movie ever made.
Yeah, and they have a doo-doo on the screen.
Yeah, because their spaceships are literally like...
Turkey baster.
A turkey baster.
Also, Wanda Lust reprises her iconic role from the first episode, or first movie. She is an astronaut, and she is wearing a suit where her tits are just cut out. Her boobs are just out in space.
I feel like that
would definitely kill you.
Physically not valid.
That would kill you. I think you're supposed to have a appropriate vacuum seal in his face. The credits also, to start the movie, after it shows us a clip from Thanksgiving 2, is the dubstep. This movie has a lot of dubstep in it. It's 2012, so you know. And it's them burning all of the Thanksgiving 2 DVDs, except for one. One gets out.
Oh, one does. You're right.
One gets out. We'll see. Unfortunately, it gets out.
Yeah.
Turkey is pissed off. He gets really mad. His wife's super annoying, but his son is way worse.
Yeah, his son is literally playing with a
Turkey Baster 3000.
Turkey Baster 3000?
Turkey Master. I don't know. What the fuck was it?
Just a Carve Master. A Carve Master 3000.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, Carve Master 3000. That literally you put a turkey in like a live turkey, and a cooked turkey comes out.
In 30 seconds.
In 30 seconds, yeah.
That's very impressive.
Let's not play with
So he's got like a little miniature like toy one, because he puts a toy turkey into it, and then it gives out like this toy turkey that's like destroyed.
Yeah.
So Turkey hates that, obviously.
Turkey and his wife found out before him.
Well, Turkey doesn't like the Card Master. He also is pissed off because his movie got canned. His wife also knew about it, and he's like, "You stupid bitch!" And then he like takes his like turkey sharpened claws and like cuts her in half.
Yeah.
And
then the little baby turkey's like, "You just killed Mom," and he's like, "Yeah, well, I told her when she laid your egg to go set it out by the side of the road in the sun and let it till it cracked, and a lizard comes over and slurps you up."
He did. That's actually word for word what he said, Rachel. Good job.
That's one of the parts that I can actually remember. This movie fucked me up.
Oh, Rachel was going through a strew of emotions with this.
I think my jaw was dropped like half the movie, or I had a weird look on my face during half the movie because I just couldn't believe. I couldn't believe just the absurdity of this movie.
Oh, yeah,
and all the puppets.
There's a lot of puppets in this movie. There's 2 human characters. 3 human characters. Sorry.
No, hold on. the two actual
The
humans.
well, they're not brothers, they're friends.
Wanda Lust.
Wanda Lust.
And then the guy, the Fred, whatever his name is from the first movie, the guy with glasses.
Oh, I don't count him. He's like, yeah, I guess so. We can count him. Because
Yeah.
that random guy is also staying there. So there's like,
Oh, and then the guy was like, "Hey, it's Uncle Donnie."
yeah, it's Uncle Donnie
It's
over
Uncle Donnie
here.
over here,
Yeah, he's
guys.
Like, he's in New York for some reason. So that's 5 humans.
Yeah.
And the rest are puppets.
Yeah.
The rest are puppets.
Yeah, so why don't you go through the movie, because I honestly couldn't even talk about it.
We get introduced,
and then we'll talk about that.
We get introduced to this wonderful main character named Yomi, who is a puppet from a different planet. We find out that that's a race of aliens. She has lost her mind.
Literally.
Rachel, what does her mind look like?
It looks like a female's reproductive organ.
It
So
does.
it's
We'd
like
have to
uterus
blur
and
it out if we
fallopian
showed
tubes.
you. Yeah, we'd have to blur it out if we showed it to you.
Yeah.
So she's lost her mind. She's in a dumpster for some reason, talking to a trash monster and animated cat that gets us through some stupid musical session.
Meow Mirror.
Meow Mirror, yeah,
Meow Mirror.
Meow Mirror. And the trash monster spits out Thankskilling 2, the last Thankskilling 2.
Mm-hmm.
So she puts it in her backpack. She meets Uncle Donnie, who is the creator of the Carve Master. He helps her out. I'm going I want to go kind of fast.
Yeah.
Some of this nonsense. He helps her out. He tells her that Thanksgiving is like peace of mind or something, so she wants to know what Thanksgiving is. So he takes her to his friend's house, but in the midst of this, Turkey is on seagull taxi with his son Nibla, because he tells Nibla his son's name's Nibla, by the way, and he tells him to come be evil with him after he murders his mom.
Yeah, that's the only way he won't kill him.
Come be evil with me. And then so they're on the thing.
We're gonna go be mean together.
And then his son pisses him off too much because he's really fucking annoying, and he kicks him off the seagull taxi. Splatters. It censors it too on the screen.
Yeah, did it?
It had like a black censor. It splattered it, and then he comes over and he's like, "I need your soul, Nibla." And then he grabs it, and he presses on Nibla,
and his little beak sticking through all the.
Beaks. It's like, "Dad, is there something?" I forget what he says.
Playground?
Is there playgrounds in heaven? And he's like, "I need your soul, Nibla." And then
to go find the movie.
Yeah, his soul gets sucked up and is now searching for the movie, and fucking. If this makes no sense to you, don't worry.
That's fine.
This is how the movie is playing out.
I didn't understand the movie at all.
So, Uncle Donnie takes Yomi to what the fuck is that dude's name?
Jefferson,
who is living with his grandmother, who is a puppet, named Lois. Lois is in a wheelchair with an IV of a 40 Hurricane going into her blood. Her backstory is that Jefferson forgot to pay the bill one day, so they only had one channel, and it was BET. Mm-hmm. So she watched a lot of rap videos, and she became inspired to become a rap artist.
Sprinkles and Wrinkles.
Sprinkles and Wrinkles is the name of her mixtape. She gives us a very wonderful description of D'Angelo, her boyfriend.
Yeah, but her first Angelo was,
I forgot.
or her first boyfriend. Well, he was so last week. Now she's
with D'Angelo.
With D'Angelo, yeah.
He's like, and then Thompson's like, it's love. Don't you want to find someone you can love and hold on for dear life and never let go? And Lois makes a very wonderful blowjob joke that we're
stuck it in my mouth and held on for dear life.
Is that what you call love?
Oh my god! And then she starts rapping.
Yeah, she raps. Her rap name is Lois.
Yeah,
she's honestly kind of funny.
She's the funniest character in this one.
Danielle really liked Jefferson.
Yeah, because he's like, he's walking around with a broomstick with a butter knife taped to the end. And he's talking about how it's like a pike from like the freaking Civil War or something. And then Flois is like, isn't that just a broomstick with a butter knife taped to it? And he's like, my pike will be here soon. And he's just ridiculous.
A pike is also a medieval weapon, not a colonial weapon.
Whatever. Well, he's dressed like a freaking
I know,
founding father.
he was talking like it was. A pike is a medieval weapon.
You're right. It
not,
is.
Not a colonial weapon.
But him and Uncle Donnie are dressed like they're from colonial times.
Yeah,
like with a wig and everything.
What do they want to do? What's their goal, Rachel?
Their goal is to build Thanksgiving Land, an amusement park.
Horrible idea.
I thought it was great. The gravy train.
Gravy train, ram tram.
Yam tram.
Yam tram.
Yam tram. The pie wheel. The pumpkin pie wheel.
The pumpkin pie wheel.
And there's something else, but the gravy train was my favorite.
They
Don't
did
dip your
gravy
food in
river,
the gravy.
too.
The gravy, because they were talking about not dipping food in it.
Yeah, you could float in it, but you can't dip food in it.
I would be there with like freaking biscuits.
Oh God, no, you wouldn't.
Yes,
All the people
I would.
floating in it. That'd be so gross.
Okay, I would scoop some out.
You would try.
I fucking love gravy.
I love gravy too.
But anyway.
Yeah, so their goal is to own Thanksgiving Land. Jefferson is going to be the head of security with his pike.
And they're all about this.
They're very all about it. Yomi and Jefferson talk shit to each other when they meet.
Jefferson hates her.
I hate Yomi too, so.
She's kind of annoying.
So he says, "You're banned for life from
Thanksgiving
Land." And then Flois starts talking some shit and he says, "You know what? Thanksgiving Land will not be wheelchair accessible." It's like, well, I think that's a liability. I think you have to be wheelchair accessible. So they're talking about stupid shit. We meet we see the original Carve Master 1. Mm-hmm. Which is this supposed to be this technological nightmare. It speaks too. It talks.
Yeah.
Also, this movie cuts to random shit a lot. We cut to this worm in space.
Rhonda Worm
with his robot bounty hunter sidekick Muff. They're hunting.
Wonderful name.
They are hunting for Thanksgiving 2.
Because they were in Thanksgiving 2 with
Rhonda
Turkey.
Worm was in Thanksgiving.
Well, yeah.
We haven't gotten there yet, Rachel.
But that's why they're looking. So kind of we have.
Yeah, but we don't get that explained to us for another 40 minutes of this movie.
Yeah.
So, oh God, Turkey shows up. The spirit of Nibla goes into the stupid DVD of Thanksgiving that's in Yomi's backpack. He knocks on the door, and Jefferson's like, "My long pike's here," and he's like, it looks like he's on drugs.
Yeah, he's just got this white light around him.
He's like,
just
"Dad."
like Billy.
Yep. He's like, "Dad, my long pike showed up. I'll be the greatest head of security at Thanksgiving Land ever." Then he gets ripped to shreds.
Yeah, and Turkey's there with his wig on.
He takes the wig. Turkey's got the wig on. He's looking very regal in that wig.
He does look very sophisticated.
He takes the knife and he takes some of Jefferson's blood, puts it on a piece of toast, and then he spits it out, and then he puts it in the fridge and says, "Always refrigerate your seconds. That way you can wake up on Black Friday and have a cold snack."
But what did he said? This
It's some kind of. He calls it a voodoo knife.
This guy is toast.
Yes. He also
stupid.
takes the knife and it's like voodoo butter knife of something or another, and he casts a spell and it does something. I don't know what it does.
I must have blinked or something and missed it.
So, but their back door opens to the wilderness, and
Nibla, the movie flies out there.
Yeah, Nibla flies out that way, which is the after feather. Sorry, it's not the afterlife. The after feather. It's in the forest, and Uncle Donnie, Yomi, and Flois run through the door. Turkey gets shut out. They wander through the woods for some stupid bullshit. We find out that Uncle Donnie's kid and wife were killed by wolves,
Yeah, because they had to go get this specific brand of stuffing.
And that wolves like.
And wolves love stuffing. And wives and children.
Yeah. So that happens. And so they find the wise turkey.
That's like
am a
Gandalf
wise turkey. He's got like a little beard, and he's got long white hair, and he's got a hood up over his head.
And he's got a staff.
Yeah, he's got the Emperor Palpatine like look, where he's got the hood like right here. So it's like over his nose, he can't see shit.
Yeah, you love that, don't you?
Yeah, it's just funny. He explains what turkey is, which is not really that important. You kind of get what he is from the first one.
Yeah.
Then he tells them that he can't get his hands on Thankskilling too, and then they get transported back to the main world.
After he tells Yomi that she has to follow the wishbone or something.
Yeah, he gives her a wishbone. Then we come back to the real world. I don't know what that whole scene was about. We come back to the real world, and Turkey is about to claim his prize. And then Rhonda, Worm,
and Muff show up.
Kick Turkey into the Carved Master 1, and he starts to get like killed gruesomely. At this point, we find out that Rhonda Worm and Turkey were co-stars in Thankskilling 2. And in between them having sex off screen, because Rhonda Worm and Turkey have sex, they're lovers, lovers. Turkey was putting incantations into the movie so that whoever watched it would be enslaved under his evil spell. So he could...
Didn't see that one coming.
Do something with that. I'm not sure what he was going to do with that. Turkey shockingly survives. Comes back as like a undead turkey. He lost his...
Very
pee-pee.
Terminator-like.
He lost his pee-pee.
Oh, yeah, they couldn't find it. Yeah, he had, like, the turkey skeletons of the past victims of the Carve Master out. Like, he animated them somehow, and then they put him together, and then they lost his pee-pee.
And he was mad. So he takes a chainsaw, puts it on his wanker or whatever.
Oh, I thought he put it on his arm.
No, that went on his wiener. And then they put it on, and then there's a very clear reference to Evil Dead, where he goes, Ash, when he gets the chainsaw, he goes, gravy. He goes, gravy. Comes back, kills Flois by putting the chainsaw in her mouth. Mm-hmm. That's why he says, suck on my chainsaw dick.
Oh, okay. I missed that one.
Yeah, so he kills her. Then, a lot of other bullshit happens.
So much bullshit happens.
There's a Franken turkey that they
go to Turkey Hell because that's where Yomi is gonna find her mind.
Her mind is in hell, Turkey Hell, mind you. Turkey takes Nibla there because it's where the machine is to cast the spell or something.
Yeah, and then they meet some rats that are playing cheese.
Not important. Not important.
They're playing cheese. What is it? Cheese butt or something?
I don't know.
Basically, they eat cheese, and then the other rat has to smell their butt to see what kind of cheese they ate.
There's a lot of butt stuff in this movie. Also, the portal that they're going to use to send Thankskilling 2 away.
Oh, yeah, because if they send it to space, then the curse is lifted.
Yeah, and Muff. The portal comes from Muff's butthole. The only way they can do it is for Rhonda to worm his way into his butthole.
I don't even think he had to do that.
He said he did.
Did he really?
He said he had to loosen it up.
That was such a disturbing part. I think
Has anyone ever gone muff diving before? That's what he says.
Yeah. Then he just sticks the end of his body and just he was like, Uncle Donnie, you know what this is all about. Churn the butter. Churn the butter. You're so disturbed. So funny.
I've never seen you laugh so much at anyone in my life.
Okay, so anyway, Then there's a keypad on one of Muff's butt cheeks, and it's just 999999999999999 pound.
Yes.
You remember the vortex shoots up out of the house, and then obviously it's not that easy because you still had like freaking another half an hour left. I feel
We
right.
had 40 minutes left.
Yeah, and so I don't even remember. Was that before or after they went into Turkey Hell?
No, that was before they were going to do it, and then Turkey comes and takes Nibble away. Then they go to Turkey Hell, and the only people that can fit through the portal are Rhonda Worm and Yomi because they're small.
Mm-hmm.
So they go through. We meet Franken Turkey, who likes to be called Blarth, and gets pissed off whenever Turkey calls him Franken Turkey. They do stupid bullshit. They end up getting the fucking DVD, and then they leave Turkey Hell. Oh yeah, when Rhonda's trying to sneak around, he goes.
Danielle loved that.
Oh.
But,
So they get out of Turkey Hell with the DVD. Turkey comes back, tries to get it, and then
Wise Turkey shows up.
Wise Turkey shows up to fight him. Rachel was so excited for this scene because he's like, "You shall not peck," and then they go to fight, and then it instantly cuts to a '90s arcade video game setup. Rachel's face went from.
I was so disappointed.
She didn't even she was excited, and she literally just.
Deadpan. Yeah, nope.
I've never seen Rachel so pissed in my life.
I was so mad. I was so excited for that scene. And then it was the most disappointing thing because literally they didn't even really fight. Like Turkey summons an axe and just chops Turkey's head off.
Yeah,
that was all it was. Like I thought it was gonna be this great fight scene between the turkeys, and no, he just freaking chops his head off. Nope. Like that.
Nope.
It was very disappointing.
Very disappointing. Then Turkey comes back, loses his head because I forget why. Doesn't matter.
Chops Yomi's arm off.
Yomi's arm off. They summon the portal back to get rid of it. Turkey is just literally ahead trying to get the DVD. He gets sucked into the portal and obliterated apparently. And because Nibla helps them. Nibla decides he doesn't want to be evil anymore. Helps them. Yomi decides that she wants to go through the portal since where her mind is. It'll take her back home to her planet. And so Yomi and Nibla disappear into space. And then Uncle Donnie opens up Thanksgiving Land the next day, and it looks just as shitty as I thought it would.
Yeah, it really does.
And also Rhonda Worm and Muff are there.
Oh, yeah. And because he had... So we skipped the part where... Rhonda Worm dies. So when they come out of Turkey Hell, half his little worm body's chopped off and he's dying. And so him and Muff are obviously lovers. And he's like, "Hold me one last time, dear." And he holds him up, he smashes it. And then Muff
and then Muff unalives himself.
Or tries to unalive he's got himself. His guts all over. He's like, "Ah!" And then he just takes his cannon arm and blows his helmet.
Unalives himself.
And then Rhonda Worm comes back to life. He's like, "Yeah, I've died a couple times already." It's like, he just let Muff kill himself for nothing. How did he not know that? Yep. So then...
Also, Jefferson has made a couple of appearances from heaven.
Oh, yeah, he's the head of security in heaven.
Yeah, so when Flois dies, he brings Flois up to heaven. He's always really happy about it. He tries to bring Muff to heaven. Doesn't work because Muff doesn't die. Then he sees Yomi and he goes, "Oh, hey Yomi, you want to go to heaven? Fuck you." Because he hates Yomi.
Yeah. But yeah, that's the movie.
That is Thanksgiving 3.
I have never seen you then a bunch of shit happens and more shit happens and all this shit happens.
Most of it's useless shit.
Oh my gosh, isn't it?
It's a bunch of random shit. This really, and I have to give credit to James from Dead Meat for saying this in his kill count of the thing. It really is watching a random fucking segment on Adult Swim at like 3 in the morning, where just
Oh, yeah.
random stuff happens.
Absolutely. Like, I was having such a hard time following the movie because, like...
I think I needed to be on drugs to watch this.
Right? That's what... I mean, yeah, that's what you and Danielle said. Like, it...
It doesn't make sense.
No.
Like, a lot of it doesn't. See, this
and
is
I
the
was
thing.
so annoyed at the beginning when we meet Yomi, and it's just
Yomi.
like this cartoon, like the trash monster. I'm like, are we watching a kids movie? And then there's like a cartoon that plays, and I'm like, what are we watching?
Yeah, like what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's honestly, it is such a. The first movie has like such a linear story, and it was made for nothing. These guys got a lot of money on Kickstarter, and they made a movie still.
$100,000.
Over $100,000. They still made a movie, so credit to them. And it looks like they did put some of it on the screen. And but it just, a lot of it just doesn't make sense. Like, a lot of it is padding. A lot of it's pretty lame. Thankskilling 1 was awesome.
Yeah, it was a good movie.
It was pretty funny.
Yeah. And then they just come out with, like... It's
whatever
like,
this is.
Yeah, so. It's like they had just enough money to make the first movie, but then they got all this money, and they're like, we're going to do all this stuff, and it's just like, what is even going on?
Well, I mean, they didn't even have enough money for the first movie, really. I mean, $3,500.
Just enough to do that one.
is not a lot.
No.
They only got by with it because they didn't have to pay the actors.
Right. But that's what I'm saying, is like they had just enough to like do what they did for the first one, and then they got all this money and they just lost their minds with it and did all this like...
I don't remember what the budget was. I don't think it was 100,000. I think it was like 50,000, and they got like double what they were supposed to get.
Yeah, I don't know, but
that would make sense.
Yeah.
If we ever get big enough and get to meet James, one of his employees is friends with Jordan Downey.
Oh, really?
Yes, maybe we can ask him
what he was thinking, or how many drugs he was on,
or what his thought process was.
Yeah, that would be cool. But no, Dead Meat did say that it was the most hated movie. Well, his most hated movie, but apparently it's not anymore.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. But.
Not anymore.
But yeah, I could see that. Like,
it feels like there's no effort in this movie,
or it's too much.
Like there's too many like bonkers ideas that go in too many different ways that it doesn't make a story.
Yeah, no, it's like they took the drawing board, every idea they had on the drawing board, and instead of making it to like a concise story, they're just like, yeah, we're just gonna throw all this shit in there.
I would have been perfectly okay with Turkey trying to get all of Thankskilling 2 DVDs because he wants to take over the world, and then we could have made a story from that. But they added in like so much extra stuff. I understand, like you kind of want to like add like side plots for each character so that they have growth, but they're so drastically in different places. Like a lot of stuff just gets mashed together and it just doesn't work.
Yeah, like the whole beginning didn't need to be.
No, I mean, it kind of got us from point A to point B, like killing his wife.
Yeah, but then the whole thing with Yomi and the trash monster.
That didn't need to be
That didn't need to be in there.
That didn't need to be in there. A lot of the infomercials that Turkey watches didn't need to be in there. The only one that would have been valid would have been Donnie's.
Yeah.
Donnie's card master. So that one would have been fine. The rest of them are just random shit.
Yeah.
There's a random one like near the end of the movie called Shrink Cheese. Remember? Like it just like cut to like a commercial of something, and it's like this.
I must have been getting water.
Yeah, it was horrible.
Oh, and then the whole thing with, I mean, like meeting the wise turkey, okay, but like his whole spiel about why he's babysitting these 2 little birds that are in a nest on top of his staff.
They're his kids, right?
No, he had to babysit.
Oh, he was babysitting them. Yeah, it was just random shit.
And then they were talking shit the whole... that was funny. The little birds were talking shit the whole time.
Yeah, they were pretty funny.
But, yeah, there's just so much nonsense that could have been taken out, and you would have actually gotten, like, a decent movie.
But the problem is I think they were trying to make it to a certain time.
Okay, but you could have not... different ideas. Something else.
I still think the first one is a lot better than this.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Which is crazy considering the difference in budget.
It kind of goes to show you that just because you have a lot of money or a lot more money to film something doesn't mean you're going to make something good.
Yeah, it doesn't mean you should.
So, Jordan, I hope that if you make Thanksgiving 4, you go back to basics with it.
Yeah.
With the slasher stuff. I mean, we like a good slasher turkey.
Yeah.
The international space stuff, that was too much.
It was trying too hard to be funny.
And please, a little less dubstep.
Yeah.
It was the same dubstep song, too.
It was, yeah.
I was jamming to it, but I mean, like...
After you hear it 4 times, it's like...
It's like the Lost Boys with the Cry Little Sister soundtrack.
Yeah, but you love that one.
I do
I
love
was
that
so
one.
annoyed by it.
I loved it
I
so
know.
much. Cry Little Sister.
Yeah, no, that got annoying to me, too.
I loved it.
But...
That was the movie's a masterpiece.
Yeah, it just...
Not this movie.
They
Lost Boys.
tried way too hard to be funny, I think.
Yeah, they're trying to be random. Like, I think... Okay, so 2012...
I feel
random humor was in style.
Yeah,
where you're like, oh, I'm so random. This is like so funny to say.
Isn't that when like
comedy was
like,
so shitty?
But like that's when like random shit started coming out, like the cat riding a shark through space on a rainbow or something, or the Pop-Tart cat.
Or it's
I feel like that was around the time that stuff came out.
Or the whole thing of like, oh, I'm so ADD, like I'm talking to you. Oh, look, squirrel, and like you will laugh at that. Like, it's like random stuff. You know what I mean? Like, so it is in the style of like the time, but it's like I hate that humor. It's stupid.
Yeah, and like, can we talk about all the puppets?
I don't want to.
Why? We need to, because why? Why all the puppets? That's what I don't like. I understand you don't want to pay actors, so like you try to limit, but like, why?
I know.
Like take you. They could have honestly. They could have taken I'm sorry. They could have taken Jefferson out, or even like.
I like Jefferson. He's funny.
Yeah, but like replaced Lois.
They could take Lois out.
Yeah,
but I think Lois is funny too.
Yeah, and like she definitely like was a good comedic character, but like, honestly, having an old lady in place of her, that might have been a little wrong. But like Yomi, like you could have made that an actual little kid instead of a puppet that looks like from Sesame Street.
Not the scenes with Ronda Worm when they're in hell. He fantasizes about putting his.
Oh God, I forgot about that.
We won't say it.
Yeah, but I don't know. And wasn't she supposed to be like the hero? Like the protagonist to Turkey's antagonist?
Yeah, she was supposed to be the hero, and he was supposed to be the villain because she's.
They said that in the beginning, right? When she's sitting in the woods, for whatever reason.
We see that scene a couple of times too.
Mm-hmm. And they don't even explain it, huh?
The fake butterflies.
Yeah.
Honestly, okay. So one of my favorite scenes, one of my favorite parts about this movie is when Yomi goes back up into space, she gets like disintegrated or something with the DVD. And a little part of her floats down, and it's from her puppet, and it's like on a string, and it lands in Donnie's hands, and he just cuts the string.
Yeah, that actually was that's a pretty decent idea. Yeah, but
all right, so okay, we've talked about this enough. Yeah. We're over a half hour now just talking about that. So Rachel, I need some highlights. I need some lowlights for you. Talk to me. We're not rating
highlights
yet. Not rating yet. I need to know highlights and lowlights.
Highlights, honestly, was like it was funny at times. Like I had a few laughs, which wasn't even about the plot or the storyline or whatever. It was just the characters were so ridiculous and like their one-liners.
You are a sucker for one-liners.
I really am. It's just I like stupid humor, but obviously the downsides, my lowlights, the puppets, the added stuff that we talked about that didn't need to be in there, the freaking cartoons, it just, and the trash monster, it just annoyed the crap out of me. And just the fact that they had so much potential.
Mm-hmm.
And
with what 30 times the budget.
Yeah, something like that, and just did nothing with it.
Mm-hmm.
What about you?
There was a couple of scenes that made me laugh. I think there was some random parts, like some of the randomness was kind of funny, I guess. Like the very first scene with Turkey in space was kind of funny, where he's flying the turkey baster.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of funny. That's funny. Jefferson was funny. I was calling Thomas Jefferson.
You actually did call him Thomas at one point, and I just let it go.
So he was kind of funny. I liked Flois. I thought Flois was funny. But there is so much gunk in this movie that needs like so. All right, well we'll compare it. We'll compare it to cutting meat. There's so much fat in this movie that is trimmed off.
I was literally going to say the exact same thing.
There's a lot of fat in this movie that doesn't need to be there. There's a lot of excess that we could do without, and this could be a lot better. Like my rating for this movie would be probably 3 or 4 scales higher if there wasn't so much fat like in the middle or in the movie that makes it so convoluted. I do have to give credit to them because it does take some work to use puppets. It would have been a lot easier to just cast somebody. I don't know why they didn't. But using puppets, they had to create that whole set at the beginning for Turkey. Like when he's on the couch and stuff. Mm-hmm. That is a constructed set for puppets.
Right.
So that's impressive to me. That's probably where a decent bit of their budget went.
Right.
I think that they threw a lot of ideas at the wall, hoping something would stick, and a lot of it just doesn't stick, unfortunately, for me.
Right.
That being said, we can go into our ratings. On a filmmaking rating, honestly, I think the first one was shot better. It looked a lot better, too, especially for the budget, and it just looked a lot clearer. There was a lot of shots in this movie that were like really blurry and just didn't look as good. I get it was supposed to be like it's leaning too hard into the we're a shitty movie kind of thing. I do think that Uncle Donnie did a decent job acting against puppets.
Mm-hmm.
I thought, especially at the end when he said too soon, like he looked legitimately pissed off.
Yeah,
he looked bad.
Yeah,
that was pretty good.
And when Yomi was going into the vortex, like he actually did look sad.
Yes, so I think Uncle Donnie did pretty good. Jefferson, I was calling him Thomas. Jefferson did okay too. He was kind of funny, but also he was very cheesy. But I mean, this is what that movie is. So I think the human actors did okay for what was going on. It's really hard to gauge puppet acting versus human acting because there's not someone there. So voice acting, I have to go in voice acting for that. And a lot of the voice acting kind of sucked.
It was all the same.
They all kind of sounded the same. And like Rhonda Worm kind of sounded like a low budget Cartman to me. And I'm not a huge fan of Cartman's voice either, to be honest. I mean, he's kind of funny, but it's that kind of low budget. So the voice acting is terrible.
Mm-hmm.
In my opinion, I do like Turkey's voice actor. Jordan Downey does a good job as Turkey's voice actor. I think he's funny.
Yeah.
I hated Nibl's voice. It's too squeaky and high pitched. Hurts my ears.
I mean, it's supposed to be a kid, but it's obviously
It's
a grown
way
man.
Too squeaky, though.
It's obviously a grown man.
Yeah, I hate it.
You just sound like Cartman.
Yeah. Sorry. That being said, cinematography is pretty weak. Human acting, good. Puppet acting or voice acting, not good. Trying to think of anything else I can give it. I'm gonna pace. The pacing is horrible.
Mm-hmm.
It drags on. This is not like the first one at all. It just drags on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a 1.25 out of 5.
Okay. Yeah, like basically everything you just said. It was just not well thought through as far as a movie plot, and it was hard to watch at times. Did enjoy like the comedic aspect of it, but like we stated, there was so much in there that could have not been in there, and it's just crazy to me that with a budget of $3,500, the the shooting, the quality was so much better than this one, and they had a lot of like animated stuff, and it just looked like it looked terrible. Yeah. So for production wise, I'm gonna give it. I was gonna give it like the same score as you, but that video scene really killed it for me. The video game scene.
Oh yeah.
Really killed it for me.
Yeah, I remember that.
So I'm gonna give it a 1 out of 5.
Okay. When it comes to quality, I agree. I think it's a fair score. Likability. There were some scenes that made me laugh. There was a lot of scenes that did make me laugh. I was not really impressed with this movie. So I think for me, I'm going to give it another 1.25.
Okay.
So a 2.5 out of 10.
2.5 out of 10. So I didn't like it, but it did make me laugh. So I'm going to give it a 1.5 just for the fact that it made me laugh.
Okay. So that is a
2.5.
2.2. Oh, so we have the same score. 2.5 out of 10.
Yeah, 2.
Look at us agreeing on stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, those are our thoughts on Thankskilling 3. Fortunately, we never have to cover this again.
Yeah.
We can move on to other Thanksgiving movies next year.
Yes. Wonderful.
So we won't be. James, I think, made the mistake. He did Thankskilling on his first year of the Dead Meat channel, and then every subsequent year he was requested Thankskilling 3, and he kept pushing it off until he finally did it in 2021. So it finally took that long. So we're getting it out of the way.
Yeah.
So that you guys can't request it for us anymore.
Yeah, no, please don't.
But
unless you want to see a reaction video.
Yeah, we could do a reaction
video.
Man,
that's an opportunity missed.
That was an opportunity missed. We had a lot of subscribers join since last week. We want to welcome you guys in. You are officially cellulites. But we thank you guys so much. Please like, subscribe, comment, and if you want to support us in any way, we just like having the views, and we like having an audience of people that are just into these bad movies like we are.
Yeah.
No real agenda other than that. But we thank you guys so much for the subscriptions and the love and the support and the views. It really does mean a lot to us. We do this as a hobby for fun, but it means a lot to see other people enjoy what we do.
Yeah.
But until next time, next week we are covering appropriately, since we just finished Thanksgiving. This movie releases right before Thanksgiving. The next film we are covering is Black Friday, which is going to be released on Black Friday. So that's kind of appropriate, I think. But until next time, I am your host, Michael.
And I'm Rachel.
This is the Undead Celluloid Society, and we do thank you guys for listening.